You probably think discipline looks loud and intense like alarm, clocks at 5 a.m., gym selfies, strict routines, and public accountability. But psychology says the most powerful discipline looks almost invisible because it does not need permission, applause, or motivation to exist. It operates quietly in people you might never notice, the ones who show up daily without talking about it, and that is exactly why it feels unsettling to watch. The scariest level of discipline is not about forcing yourself. It is about rewiring your brain until action becomes automatic. Research shows true self-control is less about willpower and more about how deeply your habits are embedded, turning effort into identity and consistency into default behavior. Psychology explains that your brain is wired to chase dopamine, the chemical behind motivation, excitement, and reward. Most people wait to feel motivated before acting, but highly disciplined people train their brain to act without that reward loop. This is called automaticity, when a behavior becomes so repeated that it no longer needs emotion. You brush your teeth without motivation because the habit lives deeper than feelings. The same happens with work focus and self-control. When discipline reaches this level, your brain stops negotiating and starts executing, which is why it looks cold from the outside but calm from the inside. Research on delayed gratification shows another layer of this discipline. People who can postpone comfort in favor of long-term outcomes activate stronger prefrontal cortex control. They are not denying pleasure forever. They are teaching their brain timing. When you choose progress over impulse, your nervous system learns safety and patience. This rewires stress response and reduces emotional decision-making. So discipline stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling like clarity. You are no longer fighting urges, you are guiding them. Another psychological shift happens when disciplined people remove emotion from decision-making. Most people ask themselves, do I feel like doing this today? But psychology calls this decision fatigue. Disciplined individuals use implementation, intentions, fixed rules, like when it is 8 p.m. I work, when it is morning I move. No debate, no mood check. This conserves mental energy and reduces self-sabotage. Your brain thrives on predictability, and when action becomes scheduled instead of emotional, consistency becomes effortless. There is also a reason truly disciplined people move in silence. Studies show that talking about goals releases premature dopamine, giving the brain a false sense of completion. So disciplined minds avoid announcing progress. They let results speak. Instead, silence protects focus and reduces external validation. Dependence. This is why their growth seems sudden to others, when in reality it was quietly compounding all along. So, if discipline has ever felt heavy to you, psychology says it is not because you are weak. It is because your habits are still attached to emotion, motivation, and reward. The scariest level of discipline is when your identity carries the behavior, even on bad days, even when no one sees, even when nothing feels exciting. And if this resonates, it means your brain is ready for that shift. If you want more psychology that turns awareness into control and habits into power, subscribe to the channel, because this is not about hype. It is about rewiring how you think, act, and show up every single day.